Good morning. Okay. Let me start by waking this up. Okay. Okay, whatever. Anyway. Hello, welcome. Sorry, I am not awake yet. So, more Artfight prep. Except I just got a new character and we're drawing him today. He doesn't even have a name yet. But he's so pretty. I gotta find a good pose for him. Hello, welcome, James the Cat Boy. I have very little character for this guy. The music is way too loud in my ear. That's a good pose. I have a little bit for him. I just need to decide which clan I'm putting him in. Because my idea for this guy is should I do this pose? Is it good enough for a... I don't know. Anyway, my idea for this guy is that he was taken in by the clan's leader, or he was adopted by the clan's leader and deputy, or taken care of, I don't know. Anyway, his parents died I'm thinking in a storm, but I'm not sure yet. Either way, he is raised by the leader and the deputy. And he's got a lot of charisma, and cats kind of look up to him. And look for his advice and stuff. He just gives me leader vibes, but I want to make him one of the apprentices. So that I can play with him. No. My only issue is that I don't know where to put him. I know where I can't put him. I can't put him in Quarry Clan. Let me write it out. Can't put him in Quarry Clan, Reservoir Clan, or Meyer Clan, because it wouldn't fit with his backstory. Because an important part, I guess he could be Meyer Clan. No. An important part of kind of the story I'm establishing with him right now, let me write the other two clans down, is I think it would be interesting if the leader and the deputy take in and take care of this guy. They co-parent him, even though they're not together, but they do get together after taking care of a child. Which clan would Cobalt Heart fit in best? I don't know. Maybe Foliage Clan? Though I don't know how well his big size would work with climbing trees and stuff. Maybe Meyer Clan? Definitely not Reservoir. Reservoir doesn't really take in kitty pets. I don't know. I don't like that muzzle. Anyway. I can't put him I can't put this guy in my clan. Timeline doesn't work. I just need to figure out a name for him first. Then that should make it a little easier. Though, if I find out what clan he's from first, that would also probably make coming up with the name easier. Because they have, not every cat, but there's like a vague theming you can do. It just sucks because I know what name I want to give him, but I really want him in this story. Because the name that first popped in my head was Faded Sun. I think the name Faded Sun would fit him so well. Unfortunately, I can't use the name Faded Sun because I have a fading paw, which you could be like, fading and faded are two different words. But what isn't two different words is the fact that I have not only a sun paw, but a golden sun and a fierce sun. So unless I wanted to subject him to the friendship, unless I wanted to subject this guy to being friends with Golden Sun and have Golden name him too, I need a different name. I don't like those eyes. How do I make the eyes better? Yes, there are so many suns. Golden and Fierce have like an in-story reason why their suffix is the same, and it's because Golden Sun named them both, and he is not very creative. Well, I wouldn't really like to have that many. I try not to double up on names too much per story. Because then it can get a little confusing. Like, oh, who's where? I guess that's fine, that eye shape. I'm also currently having that problem with no, I've not heard the two suns theory. But I'm having similar issues with, I have two cats, Web Wisp and Smoke Wisp, and I I don't want them both to be Wisp. That's just both of their names. The names that they came with. I just don't know which one to change. I like Smoke Wisp, but I don't know what I'd change Webb's name to. Or if I keep her name, what I'd change Smoke's to. Smoke's a little easier though, because I feel like Smoke Billow or Smoke Drift could also fit that same kind of vibe the name the same vibe that Smoke Wisp has going on. But anyway, yeah, this guy doesn't have a name yet because I can't decide. I made a poll. But as that poll's going on, one, there's quite a bit of a tie. Solar Flare is currently winning, but I don't know if that's his name. I liked it when I put it on the poll, but now I'm not sure. Because I was playing around with generators and just shoving names together. I really liked Horizon as a word. And I kind of want to use it as a suffix. But that makes it a little difficult for naming. Only because I need it to sound not like I shoved two words together. ClanGen does technically have a mod that diversifies body types. It doesn't change the sprite, but it gives little descriptors for like the body type. I'm trying to think what the base mod's name is. It was in the mega merge. But I used it somewhere else. Give me a second. It's probably like the extra descriptors mod or something. But it just gives little, like, oh, this cat is plump, or give me a second. There's like plump or big or yeah, there's builds. It gives you build and height. So you can have like a really short, stocky cat. You can have really tall, plump cat. All kinds of that stuff. And they can just be average. But yes, there is a mod for that. There's a mod for a lot of things. ClanGen has a very active modding community. I guess that looks fine. I'm not totally vibing with this face, but I don't like that. Give me a moment. Okay. I gotta trust my own process. But yeah, I was talking about names. I just, cause then on the poll, the next, like, top names are a tie between where is it? Between Dimwood, Brimfire, and Horizon Light. I don't know. I liked Brimstone. Brimstone's just a really long word, and I couldn't find any suffixes I liked with it that weren't ridiculously. That didn't make the name super, super long. Because my whole thing is that I want... Hi, kitty. I want the name to, really fit. I want you to hear the name or look at the character and just get it. Give me a second. Okay. Wait, did I put... Oh my god. I'm not awake yet because I keep messing up my layers. But like I said, I like Horizon as a possibility. Yeah, I can send a link for... Do you just want the Mega Merge, or do you want, like, specifically that cat descriptor mod? It's on... If you have access to Discord, all the mods I ever use for ClanGen are found on the ClanGen Discord server. And I only ever personally use standalone mods that you can just download and you get the whole game. Mostly because I don't feel like figuring out how to do add-ons. I just want to play. I don't want to do work before it. But yeah, I can do that after stream. I want to play ClanGen on stream again. I mean, I was doing it for quite a bit. I'd like to. Sometimes when I can't... do I like that hairstyle? I guess it's fine. Sometimes when I get bored with ClanGen, and this is... It's like, oh, you only get 10 cats at the beginning, max, at the beginning of each, like, clan you make. And sometimes you want things to be more interesting. You want cats to have relations and stuff and be kind of more connected. And while you can just make that stuff up yourself, sometimes that's just not what you want to do. So every once in a while, I will do, like, make a new clan, and then fast forward to, I usually go to Moon 50 or 100, but you can literally go however high you want. And depending on the mods, or not mods, depending on the settings you have, your clan will either be kind of small or it'll be huge. But you'll have all kinds of new cats as the game kind of just decides, oh, these two cats are getting along and are together. Oh, this cat has been added to your clan. Stuff like that. And then you play from there with having a little more established. Yes. That's like a big thing. I had that issue. I've had that issue, and I had that issue when I was doing the putting your season clan gen. It's like a vicious cycle, because you have kitty pets and loners join on patrols, so you have a bigger clan and more cats going on patrols so that they can invite more kitty pets and loners, and then your clan is huge. Like, at one point, Clan had over 100 cats. Usually the way normal people apparently play is that sometimes you just say no to cats joining, but I always feel bad. I wish there was a chance for, like, oh, you find an injured loner. And I wish one of the options was, the loner, the clan takes the loner in and gives them medical attention, and then they thank the clan and leave. Because I feel like it would just be better. I would prefer it to the only two options being, oh, your clan took in the loner and they stay forever. They don't get a choice in the matter, no matter how hesitant they are. Or, well, you rolled bad, now they're dead. Hope you feel bad. Like, I'd like an option. It probably wouldn't even be that hard to implement. Well, yeah, it probably wouldn't be that hard to implement, because with the, like, little extras you get if you're playing the mode that gives you extra things. I don't remember which one that is. But I feel like it would be like met blank status with like relationship with loners or outsiders improved, instead of either blah blah blah, I joined your clan, or and whatever. I'm sure what I'm saying makes sense or doesn't, but I don't like randomly kidnapping cats and then them just being like, oh, I guess we live here now. But I also don't like them dying, because I have empathy for pixels. I just want to heal the cat and let them go back to their loner life. No, that looks bad. But yeah, anyway. I should play Clan Gen again. I just don't know what I would do. And I want to give a little more of a break. Only because I did just do like a month and a half of only Clan Gen streams while I was doing the event. When did the color change? No. Incorrect. All black. Don't fight me. I just made his expression neutral. But yeah, you're, the way you're supposed to stop the overpopulation is by just not accepting cats, and I don't like doing that, because it makes me feel bad. And I like having new cats. I like seeing all the pretty stuff that the game generates. I need to look at the Clan Gen mods again. See if there's anything new and interesting. Oh yeah, who was that? I know it was one of the brothers, but which brother was it? Was it Spinach Lily? I don't remember. I'd have to I'd have to look in my notes. I just know it wasn't Drop C. And I don't think it was Shadow Timber. I think it might have been Shadow Timber. No, it was Shadow Timber. Because he said Cobalt Heart was plotting something. Right, I remember now. It's been a second. I mean, revenge was gotten, I believe. Because I think, if I remember correctly, I mean, to be fair, whether in-game Cobalt Heart actually was planning something or not, I feel that the fact that Drop C, Shadow Timber, and Spinach Lily were all murderers, may speak ill on those cats' integrity. Also, Shadow Timber got pushed under a car by a herring shimmer. I forgot about that. So, justice served, I guess. He didn't live to the end. The only brother to live to the end was Spinach Lily. And technically Drop C, but Drop C's out in the wilds because he was exiled. What is a noble pose? He just kind of ended up having a default one. I want this guy to look leaderly. Maybe with his tail up, he'd look. Also, I'm super curious to know. I don't know how much the personalities actually affect how the cat acts, or if it only affects the little, like, flavor texts you get each moon, but if the game had the in-game personality customizer, I would have added that to the list of things I needed to know. And I wonder if I had made everyone their, like, quote unquote canon personality, how different things would have played out. I'd like to do that kind of event again someday. I still need to work on the video. I've been a little demotivated, been busy, but I'm thinking either, well, after that video is posted, I want to decide either a subscriber goal or a like goal for that video specifically, to do this thing again. I just have to figure out how to make it. Give me a sec. Sorry about that. Dog is barky. I'd want to figure out how to make it so that more people can participate, since I only took DeviantArt characters before, or for the last time. And at this point, my YouTube has gotten a little bit out of that, like, group. There are people I have never met before, or there are people who I don't think know me off of my other social medias. And I'd like, if I do a part 2, I'd like to give those people a chance to get their characters added as well. I guess a Google form would be the best way to do that. Does not matter right now. What am I doing with your look? Okay. Give me a second to look up. I need more poses. I need a good leader pose. Something that kind of says noble. Yeah, I bet. I need more really big characters. My only, like, I guess technically I have 2 big characters. Savannah isn't designed. What was her name? Give me a second. I'm not liking how this is coming out, so I'm stalling. What was her name? Oh, I bet she's here. She was a Moon Clan cat, I think? Not this one. I went too far. Maybe. What was her name? That's something. Where is she? It was Leopard Tuft. I don't like that name. But she's not designed, but she's a Savannah cat, so she is bigger than the average house cat. But besides her and Angel, and I guess Angel's father, who doesn't... He exists, and he's like a minor character. Yeah, Snowball exists for basically nothing. I think I need to just... I think the problem is his face. He needs a different face. Oh, interesting. So then he's got short legs, since he's part munchkin. Actually, I don't know how that works with cats. I know with dogs, the short leg gene is extremely dominant. So if you cross anything with like a corgi, or any other like short, I guess, like a corgi or a dachshund or any of those like really short leg dogs in proportion to their body, you will get a puppy that has stubby legs. So I don't know how that works for cats. I'll look at that later. I think I have to change everything. I think everything is wrong. I need to redo his head. Interesting. Yeah, I'd like to add Leopard and her mate to something. Because they unfortunately don't fit in Echoes anymore. Because I have decided that Moon Clan really doesn't like outsiders. They really don't like loners and kitty pets, which Leopard Tuft, if I remember correctly, she's a purebred Savannah cat. I guess they're technically not purebreds because they're a mix of a serval and a domestic cat. But either way, she is a Savannah cat. She's not a mix of whatever. She's pedigreed is the word I'm looking for. And she is she escapes her house, or in her 2 legs. I don't remember. She might have been a show cat. She was relatively young when she joined the clan. But cats were hesitant of her because of just how big she is. But she proved herself somehow. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played with her. Since I thought about her existence. And she's got a mate. Her name is Cricket Hop. And she's fun, and she likes her big girlfriend. I don't remember. Because originally, fun fact about the development of my own characters that people barely know. This is also bad. It's bad all around. Everything is bad. Angel Wish was not always a part Maine Coon. My big girl was not always quite so big. I even have old art in me. This isn't working, so in my last couple minutes of streaming, let me bring up a visual for my words. I have to remember what it's called in the files. Oh, here it is. Here they are. Angel was always the biggest of the 3. But she was just a normal cat size. And then, as I thought about her and played around with the story, she kind of just got bigger and bigger in my head. And then I was like, well, how do I justify her being big? Because originally, it was going to be that all of Eclipse Clan was really big, but... Oh, hello, welcome, J Animates. Originally, all of Eclipse Clan was going to be really big, but... then, as I thought about it, there were Eclipse Clan cats that I didn't want to be big. Her uncle, Kestrel Star, I wanted him to be a bit on the smaller side. He's tall, but he's tall but like lanky. And he too would probably only come up to where did that go? It's probably it. He probably wouldn't be much. He'd probably come to under Angel's chin. And Angel's cousin? I think they're cousins. Let me do. So we got Kestrel and we got Rosemary. Rosemary had Angel and Comet. Kestrel had Dove. Yeah, they're cousins. Dove Water is pretty small. I think she'd be even a little smaller than Nettle. So, all of that to say, making all of Eclipse Clan big cats didn't work in my brain. So, instead I unintentionally decided to cause Rosemary Leaf pain. I feel really bad. But I just felt like it would be better if Angel and Comet were big, but unfortunately Rosemary Leaf is just regular cat size. She's, again, probably about the same height as her brother, right under Angel's chin. And poor girl. She had 2 really big kittens during a gathering. She wasn't at the gathering. She was in camp, but I think only Honeybee. I don't know if either of them. I think Honeybee would have been there. I don't know. Either way. How tall is Angel at the shoulder? I'm not actually sure. I haven't thought about it. I do go off of Mossy, I feel, is like average height for a cat. So I guess we can math it out while I still have a little time. The height of 9 to 10 inches. Okay. Is that to the shoulder? Okay. So yeah, she'd be like... Mossy would be like 9-ish inches tall. Nettle is also that, but he's like a tiny bit shorter than Mossy. So he'd be like 8.75 or something. And so if she was proportioned correctly, her head would be like here-ish. So I don't know. I guess her head about comes to Angel's shoulder. So I guess add... I don't know. Angel is big. She's almost the size of a Maine Coon. She might be... She's probably between that 10 and 16 range. Probably on the bigger side. So I'd say probably 12 if I had to give her anything. With her dad probably being about that. And Comet being... I don't know. They're about the same height, but Comet is a lot sleeker. I don't know. The biggest part of Angel is that she's bulky in addition to being just big. She's just physically big. Yeah, she's just physically a big cat. But I haven't thought about it much more than that. She's big enough that Shadow Wish, who is short, she's shorter than Mossy is. She's like, where is that height chart? Yeah. Here's like the height chart I have going at their heads, because that's where I measure them. I don't go by the shoulder, because the way I do legs lengthwise can be different. This might not even be the most correct. I think Angel's actually supposed to be like a smidgen bigger. But all that to say, Angel needs to be big enough so that Shadow Wish, who is a bit smaller than Mossy, so that Ghost Shadow Wish can comfortably fit on Angel's back, because that's kind of where she sits for most of the time they exist together. Anyway, this has turned into something else. So, with that, I am going to end stream here. So, thank you guys for watching. I will be back again tomorrow. Hopefully not 10 minutes late. At 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. About. Have a good day. Bye.